that is smarter. So if you look down here, I know it doesn't look like it, but this right here is an antenna. I know it doesn't look like an antenna. We're used to like the rabbit ears or things that look completely different. This kind of, it looks very aesthetically pleasing, looks like a little smart device. That is a 60-mile antenna. It's from OneForAll. It's a $50 antenna. And what do antennas do for you? Even in 2025, there's free TV that's like floating around out in the airwaves for all of us to capture. So that's your ABC, your CBS, your NBC, your PBS, your Fox, all your favorite local news channels, your favorite shows on those channels, your favorite sporting events. You get that $50 antenna today for $39.99. But we didn't stop there, because you're gonna capture all of those within a 60-mile radius of your home, and we are tossing you for free, less than the price of the antenna, the #1 streamer out in the market, Roku. That's gonna give you free TV. That's gonna take any TV that you own and make it a smart TV. This is usually over $20 out in the market on its own. Get the Duo, take advantage of the free shipping, and it will jump back up in our price, 80 bucks tomorrow.
Yeah.
$80 tomorrow. Bill Duggan.
Good afternoon.
I like
Good morning.
free. I like free.
Don't you?
Yes.
I mean, we all appreciate free, but also very easy to navigate and find.
Yeah.
Easy setup. A lot of times, like, no, I don't want to. Actually, I remember when my mom wanted to get a new television. She's like, don't make it smart. I want to just be able to find my shows. That's what happens sometimes with technology. It's too complicated for all of us. Roku's #1 out there for media streaming, not just because it's affordable, but because it's very easy to set up, very easy to navigate, and we're gonna show you why. There are other Rokus we have sold that are over $100, or about $100, not today. The antenna we have sold on its own for $60, because this is a 60-mile range antenna. Some antennas just can only bring in that signal 30 miles away, and if you're further out, or if your main NBC or CBS and all those big name affiliates are further away, you want a better antenna. Not only is it better in range, it looks great. That's important too, because you want it to really blend into your decor. So this is a really cool 2-pack, which you can, by the way, break up the set. You know, you can keep it all together, or you can give the Roku to someone starting their new apartment, going off to college. I got my mom set up on a Roku. Adam Freeman did too, because it is a very easy interface. So we connected it to this television. I'll be honest with you, this TV is a smart TV, but you know, it's about 5, 6, 10 years old. Just by adding the Roku, I just made it smarter, I made it faster, I made it easier to find content. Perfect example, the TV up here, it does not have, I'm just pointing out, it does not have Apple TV. Now it does. Because you know, this TV was older, it stopped updating. Didn't get Disney Plus, because when I bought it, Disney Plus wasn't even a thing. Sure, it had Netflix, but the Netflix in the TV is slower. The Netflix in the Roku is gonna be faster. Yeah. And it's just very easy to find and navigate and add channels or remove channels. You know, some are gonna come preloaded. We came down here and, you know, added our favorites because I didn't find them on there, like QVC HSN Plus.
Free.
Free, added it. And that's another cool thing. You see Netflix, you see Hulu. Subscription-based, you can pay for it or not, but the Roku channel is free. The HGTV, or HSN Plus is free. There are 300 free channels on Roku. Like Pluto, that's a fun one. Actually, I watch it every night. Turn it on, because there's the Love Boat channel for 24 hours. It is like a time capsule of old TV stars. It is so much fun.
I love that.
And the fashion. It literally, there's a Dynasty channel. I mean, you can go way back, throwbacks, it's cool.
And it's all free.
Free, and that's where you find what you want. Sure, I'm gonna need the Weather Channel. This is where streaming has evolved too. This is local broadcast. So say a lot of those larger markets, you know, streaming in the past didn't give us live updates, didn't give us, you know, the news updates. I can be in Florida, but I can see what's happening out here in California or my local market on my streaming platform. That's why a lot of people have gotten more comfortable with the idea of cutting that cable cord and bill. And here's a cool example. Get this home, it is free shipping, it is our last show of this hot deal, because you'll have it set up for summer viewing time, because you know, when movies come out, they're streaming within weeks, right? But I like this example, HSN. My cable gives me HSN, gives me QVC. The HSN Plus app and QVC app gives me more content. That's where it's kind of fun to explore, because what happens? Sure, we get our broadcasts, which by the way I have to pay on my cable, but not with this, it comes in for free. And then, what is this? Lifestyles? I've never heard of it. I want to watch it. It's my jam. It's about fashion. Grilling with Curtis Stone. Wait, we didn't see this on TV, but you can get more stuff on the app, which just really kind of makes it, ooh, what's Elton John doing over here? Okay, I like me some of that.
Elton.
Yeah. Oh, Saturday shopping, the day you have off. which is very nice, yeah. And the thing is, you can explore more stuff. Very simple. And that's why, again, we got our moms on it. That's why I use it, because it is simple. Perfect example. Look at the remote control you have on your nightstand or your coffee table right now. How many buttons are there versus how simple Roku is? And the simplicity matters. Just look at the remote. I mean, they've streamlined it. They give it shortcut buttons, which is great. And the thing is, I also appreciate, you know how they say there's an app for that? There is even a Roku app for that. And why is that important? Maybe someone's hogging the remote. Maybe I want some more features on this Roku app. I can come down here, pull it up, I can control it. There's a microphone even built into the app. To get the microphone service, that's normally a $50, $60 Roku.
Yes.
This is a free Roku right now when you think about it. And so you can add it to any television. The old guest room TV, you could add it to the big TV because you can make it just faster and easier. But then what have we also done? Let's not forget this antenna. Free signal. All the big broadcast channels are out there, mandated by the federal government, because if the cable goes down, if people can't afford cable, they need a way to access that. There's a nice long cord. Why is that important? Get it further away from the TV or closer to an outer wall, so it's about a 10-foot cord. And then you run a scan on your television. And Tina, I'll be honest with you, the first time I ran the scan, I got about 12 free channels.
Okay.
And that's where it's like, okay, 12 free, I kind of wanted more. But I'll be honest with you, it was the NBC, the PBS, it was the names.
Yep.
Repositioned it. By the way, there's a signal finder on here. Repositioned it, 30 free channels.
Yeah.
And I'll still, am I gonna watch all 30? No, but it gave me free options. And even in terms of how you set it up, OneForAll has won awards for the design, because that does matter, but also just how easy it is, but more importantly, that range. Because right now we're in Tampa, so we're in a big media market. But with 60 miles of range, we can pull in more signal from further away, getting more options. I do love the way it looks, because that does matter in a lot of our home decor. And that's why, it's funny, when we launched this, Tina, Debbie comes out, she launched it, she's all excited, Customer Appreciation Month. She's like, where's the antenna? I'm like, it's right here. It's like, oh, because she was expecting something different. You see the signal finder, it's right there, it's a nice fabric finish down here. And this is what's important. It's not taking away, because these antennas that we all grew up with, they still exist. This is maybe 10 miles of range, not to mention speaks 80s or 70s television. So we've upgraded, and they still sell those antiquated antennas. This is a cool upgrade, because yes, we want it to blend in with our faux coral design in our living room, or we want it to not be as obvious. And remember, with that 10-foot cord, reposition it, do another channel scan, and see what is out there for free. And remember, you can just use the antenna on its own and upgrade. You could use a Roku on its own and get that upgrade, but it's the 2-pack and the value that's right now.
By the way, we do antenna presentations where it's just the antenna, right? And we used to call the upgraded antennas 30-mile ranges.
Right.
Those used to be called the upgraded range. And then when we got into 40, everybody was like, oh, we got 40. This is 60, a 60-mile range. So listen, I'm gonna get real deal, me and you, okay? I know that whatever you're currently doing to watch your favorite shows or whatever, however you're doing your viewing of television, entertainment, shows, movies, it is hard to give that up because it's scary. I get that.
That's my best friend.
Right, I've just been doing this. Well, what would I be missing out? I love my favorite weather guy, right? Whether he wears suspenders or whatever it is, right? You feel like I can't let that go because I feel like where would I find it and why would it be free? This, between these two, no matter how you're viewing, if you have zero, like you don't get Prime, you don't get Hulu, you don't, doesn't matter. Can you hold this? I know this is hard to, I had to kind of wrap my head around this too. This little thing, this is the Roku. This is brains. This is brains to your television. So if you have like an old TV, there's nothing really wrong with the screen. When you take this and connect it to your TV, it gets the brains of a 2025 smart TV. That's all this is, right?
Of a 25-year-old.
Of a 25-year-old. Yes. This will now make everything accessible, faster of your TV. You're just putting new brains into your television. And then when you get it, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I don't have to go buy a whole new TV. Right. I don't have to do the new thing. I actually could get rid of a bill or do this or do that. What is this on a FlexPay? $8? Do this. Get this on the FlexPay for $8. Let us ship this to you for free. You get 30 days to figure it out. Set up the antenna, put the Roku, watch some stuff, see how much free things you get. If it's not right for you, send it back at the end of the 30 days. But what if this could end up paying for itself if you just let one bill thing go or one thing go, and all of a sudden you've paid for this purchase? That's what I'm looking for. You get scared.
Yeah, Trust me, cut the cord, say no to a relationship.
Whatever it is.
This is my relationship.
You've just been
my
doing
best
it.
friend. Right. Try it. And I'll be honest with you, if you tried streaming before, especially before the pandemic, it was slower and antiquated. It's come a long way, not to mention the content is amazing. All the big shows everyone is talking about or wanting to watch, it's on a streaming platform. My mom, perfect example, she fell in love with The Crown. She would go to my sister's house and watch it, and was like, I really want to go watch The Crown, but you know, everyone at Winnie's house is not feeling well. I'm like, Mom, you can watch it. It's on Netflix. She's like, what channel is that? I'm like, channel.
See?
Right, she thinks it's Channel 4. I'm like, no. And she had a smart TV, but for her to find it on her smart TV was complicated. We got her Roku because she could come right over here. She could find Netflix. Boom. She didn't have to worry or wonder.
Big, bold icons.
Exactly. And she might have been using my account. But I'm just saying. But that's okay.
Good son.
Right, for a little while. But that's also another thing. On average, each household, each person, we watch about the same 5 networks, our favorites, right? Pull up your 5 favorites, you're good to go. Subscribe and try something new. That's how I fell in love with Pluto. 1, it was free. 2, the content was just fun and to have a throwback. But you can remove channels, add channels. You want to binge watch Hallmark movies, you know, at the holiday season, you got it covered. We're including a cool voucher. Oh, here's a nice thing. Because this is an upgraded Roku or newer Roku, photo stream or photo backdrops. You know those nice new expensive TVs that can look like art on the wall?
Oh, that does it?
It can have your digital picture frame.
Wait, I can do that with mine?
What Roku do you have? Yeah, if you have, actually most Rokus do have that nice upgraded app. Here's another cool experience. So, you know, we go on vacation and we're taking photos and we want to share photos with everybody. So it's like, I want to fling them to the TV. I don't know how to fling to the TV. I can fling to my Roku. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to try to fling to my Roku. What picture can I show everybody at home?
So you take just something that you took a picture on your phone.
On your phone. And again, it's so simple to do. It's like right down here. Okay, I'm in the wrong folder over here. But
don't put something funky up on this TV where a national TV bill done.
I didn't bring out my readers. Here we go.
Boom. I'm waiting to get canceled right now. Who knows what's going to pop up on this TV?
So boom, I can come down here. Again, this is where you get home, you play with it, you try your technology, and I'm going to fling it to the television. Actually, sorry, I stand corrected. I'm going to fling it to my Roku. Boom, just like that. And then that's how you have fun with the holidays. That's how you have fun with your you know, remember not movie watching, but sharing videos and photos from the family vacation. You can easily do it just like that with your Roku experience. Can I actually show everyone also how easy it is to set it up? Because this is what everyone has to realize and how important this is.
Okay.
Everything you need is going to be in the purple box. So I'm going to come over here to our guest television because the guest TV is, you know, company's coming, right? What are they going to watch? And here's a fun example. Tina Jennings' son loves to watch Kung Fu Panda, right? So when she watches Kung Fu Panda, Tina and her husband can't be watching, you know, the White Lotus and the stuff mom and dad want to watch or the game. So take the Roku. You can set the Roku up on that guest room TV. It's like having that VCR. So all of a sudden we come down here, this older television is now going to have Kung Fu Panda, and you know, your son can be watching Kung Fu Panda and not taking over the television. Think of this as like the video store on your TV because you added the Roku.
Brains, you're putting the brains in there.
It's, again, a new brain with all that amazing content. Everything you need from the batteries, to the remote, to the HDMI cord for the Roku is in here. The Roku just needs a Wi-Fi signal. And if I don't even have Wi-Fi, I could use that antenna out in the garage, the man cave or whatever, and get free entertainment with 60 miles of range. That's why this whole configuration has been so popular. It's free, it's great. And so I did fling to the television because I want to...
Okay, but this won't come on my TV, right? Like I can make sure this particular face isn't on my Roku TV.
Wouldn't you want this face on your television?
Is that like an upgrade?
This is
a separate cost. Everybody, how old are you in this picture, Jared, producer? You're 7 in this picture? Yeah, the glasses definitely give it away. For sure.
The glasses. There's another video in here I want to show. Where's Tina? There we go. Boom.
Do you know what I'm dancing about? I was excited about that mop.
Bam!
And then I got off set, and Bill sent it to me in a GIF.
And by the way, these are the photos that are on my phone. I did not fling to the TV because I don't know how to work the TV. Or better yet,